Good morning, TFS. Thank you, Mrs. Stevens, for the introduction. As she mentioned, I am very familiar with this school. In fact, you and I are very much alike. I walked around these halls, I wore the blue and green uniform, and then the blue and tan uniform, and I even rubbed Rubio's nose a couple of times. A couple of months ago, I sent an email to Miss Bigelow. I explained how proud I was to be a TFS grad and told her about where some of my classmates are now. The classmates that I had 10 years ago are just like the classmates you guys have. There were tall kids, there were short kids, there were athletes, there were book readers, and there were science gurus. Some of us wore glasses, some of us had braces, and some of us were loud talkers, and some of us were more quiet. There were kids that liked Duke, there were kids that liked UNC, but the smartest kids, they liked NC State. But the one thing that we all had in common in our lives is that we said and followed the same saying every day. Now, this saying was started by one of our former principals, and it was said every morning at morning prayer. The saying is, work hard, play hard, but most of all, be kind to one another. Now, everyone knows no one is perfect. So, of course, there were days when we slipped up and we didn't follow one of those ideas. But if you do follow this saying, I promise you will make the world a brighter place. So the first line, work hard. What does that really mean? To some, it might mean mowing the lawn. To others, it might mean multiplication. And to the kindergartners, it might mean coloring in the lines. But the only way you can get better and stay focused is if you set goals. Every day, you should challenge yourself and set a goal. When you're on the soccer field at recess, set a goal on how many passes you can make. When you are in class, set a goal to raise your hand one time every day to answer a question. When you are at home, see how quickly you can set the dinner table for your parents. The more goals you strive, or the more goals you make and strive to meet those goals, the better you will get and the harder you will work. Now play hard, everybody's favorite. Whether it is playing a sport, reading a book, or coloring pictures, everyone has a different way of playing. So what I recommend you do is play more. Don't waste time watching TV or using the computer. Play more. If you like basketball, go outside and play. If you like reading, read more. If you like testing out science experiments, do that. But please don't waste time watching TV. You know, we are actually kind of lucky. Our generation is already really good at using technology. We don't need to practice or play using those gadgets. I bet some of you first graders know how to use your parents' cell phones better than they do. Play hard by choosing something and getting good at it. It could be anything: science, sports, academics, religion, who knows. Explore and play in the world by looking around you, not by seeing it on the TV screen or from behind a computer. Now, I understand this is the beginning of anti-bullying week. So lucky for you, the last part of the saying is the easiest. Be kind to one another. Now, there are many, many, many ways to be kind to one another. But I have found that the easiest way to be kind is by listening. If someone asks you to stop doing something, listen and stop doing it. If your parents ask you to set the dinner table, be kind to them and be like Nike. Just do it. By listening to others, you are respecting them. James chapter 1, verse 19 says, "Know this, my beloved brothers and sisters. Let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, and slow to anger." If we strive to listen more and be more respectful to others, we will be kind to one another. As I mentioned earlier, everyone in my class was different. We all had different talents, looks, and difficulties. Moving forward, you should try to learn as much as you can from the others in your class. Everyone has a special skill. As you guys go back to class today, just remember the saying, work hard, play hard, but most of all, be kind to one another. By setting goals, playing more, and listening, you will make the world a brighter place. To the middle school, continue to be positive role models for the rest of the school and show the way for the younger students. To close out, I have one last request, and I really appreciate you guys listening to me. The request is that I will say, work hard, play hard, and then you guys respond with, be kind to one another. Can you guys do that? All right, you guys ready? Work hard, play hard, but most of all, be kind to one another. Very good. I thank you for inviting me back and really enjoyed it.
Unbelievable.